Yes.
Milk and cereal doesn't cut it.
Make sure you floss afterwards as well. You don't want to get
cereal.
any of that plaque.
I used to have Hot Pockets for breakfast. You know how terribly unhealthy that is?
Really bad. They're like disgusting. They're not even good for dinner. Like they're horrible.
And I used to have like the egg and ham ones.
Ew.
If anybody out there used to eat Hot Pockets for breakfast, just tweet at me so I feel a little bit better about myself. I'm not going to get any tweets on that one.
Well, guys, we are going to be in the map Silver Sands. This map has a nice little feature. I like how it looks in terms of color. It seems to have like a little bit of blue in the desert. I don't know why, but it really looks appealing to me on the eyes.
It looks a lot like Arizona, actually.
Arizona is pretty nice.
We drove
More
through
mountains
Arizona
than I thought.
together, man. I took you to the Painted Desert. I tried to make a romantic escapade, but...
It didn't work out for you.
Zelnaga Tower with legs?
Yeah, man.
Does it raise?
They don't fall ever.
Like,
no way.
No. I'm wondering, you know how the Zelnaga kind of just like comes together when you stand it?
Oh, I don't know, actually. I never noticed that. What I noticed on this map here
I don't know if it
was
stands up.
you kind of have to grab these Zelnagas when you move to the third because your natural is right here.
Oh,
but
yeah, this
naturally, how thirds are, you'll have like a mineral patch toward the back corner, but this actually extends itself forward into the map. So you have to really have this Zelnaga to pay attention for any flanks that can come around your left side or your right side or even a potential drop here.
Do we know if that area in the middle is droppable?
I don't think so. To be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
It's not droppable.
Looks too low.
It's just really important to grab this Zelnaga so you can watch out for any drops that can come right to your mineral line. Because if you have a drop here, suddenly you're just dead. One-person play can be very strong on this map. A lot of aggressive tendencies. Just getting behind this mineral patches could really delay your third hatchery, or third nexus, or third command center.
Or third.
Come on, give it to me. Third what?
It didn't work.
Okay. I want you to follow it up.
It's too early, Tim. It's too early.
It is, man. I wasn't ready to cast when I came in. I'd eat my sandwich and then start talking, and I was like, what?
They mismade my sandwich this morning. I was a little bit upset. I love spicy stuff. I jalapenos, hot sauce, on my egg and egg sandwiches. But they put ketchup instead of hot sauce and pickles instead of jalapenos.
So mean.
And it was the least intense breakfast sandwich I've ever had. So I grabbed a bottle of sriracha off of Sickness's desk next door, and I smothered my sandwich in sriracha.
You and that hot sauce. Well, jookto is trying to get his hatchery. Crank will be annoying for a little bit. Crank has moved into a next straight after forage here, so we'll be getting expansion as quick as possible. I believe he did this in the last game as well. It just goes for the safer play every time. Something to note for Zerg, if you don't want to extend to this third, there is the option to come over here to this right side. But it's kind of a weird pathing, and it's actually kind of really open as well, so it's a little bit harder to defend, and it's pretty far away from your natural. It takes about 3 creature moves to get there. So
yeah, and against Protoss, it's very easy to get force fielded out of there if you try to come in to defend it.
Yeah.
If they get their army in there, your third is pretty much dead. You may be able to kill their Protoss force, but you can more trap it, I think. Actually, let's take a look outside of that area. So Protoss enters your base, right? Say they get in, you're not prepared. They kill your third. Because you can't come in and stop them from killing it. The force fields will cut your army in half very easily. So now they want to escape. What's this exit look like for Protoss? Is it going to be very open, or...?
That's the only way. You can only go through that route.
Yeah, now how open? Let's go down a little bit further. I want to see. That looks like a pretty good place to get a Zerg surround.
Yeah.
So you could run into situations where the Protoss army is kind of stranded now.
That third becomes a commitment either way, going for it or attacking into it. So it's a nice little feature. Again, a lot of these maps we picked into the group because we were trying to make it to where thirds weren't that accessible. Vex players kind of open up with more gas-oriented opening builds, so it changes the meta a little bit. Changes the play a tad bit, which, again, 2 of these maps suddenly throw into our map pool, and I feel like we have really diverse play in IPL 6. So that's the plan behind these guys. Lings will be scouting around the map. jookto's doing a good job of grabbing both Zelnagas, and they didn't stand up. They didn't stand up. That'd be really cool if they got really erect.
I felt like it reminded me of something out of Final Fantasy VII from like Midgar.
God, everyone plays that game. I need to play it.
I don't play it.
I need to. Well, everyone's
used to play it.
Everyone's used to play it. I started with Final Fantasy X, and then I went into 7, and the graphics were just too bad. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get in the story. So if they make a remake, I will play it for sure. But they have to do it before Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, Ling will catch this probe that's trying to go for a scout, and essentially Crank has seen the natural, has seen the main, but hasn't been able to get an opportunity to get in there. Can he make it to the natural? It certainly does look like it. Speed has not been queued up all the way quite yet, but we actually have some aggression on the way for jookto. 10 Lings, 12 Lings being queued up, and a Bailing Nest to follow.
This is really, really cool. The thing is that Crank has opened with a Stargate. Now, he needs to see this. He needs to see that his opponent is only on 2 bases, but if he also could think it's another Mutaplay coming, though. This is a tough call. Ideally, Crank wants to make a Void Ray out of this Stargate. Nope, he's not going to do it. He's going to make the Phoenix, which honestly makes a lot of sense. Going for that Void Ray just... I mean, if you're up against Spire Play like you were last time, then you just die. Like, the Void Ray is so bad versus Mutalisks. But here we are. Attack is going to be on the way in just a moment here. Some banelings should be being made as these links do arrive.
All right, well, currently Crank is unaware of this aggression coming. Does have a sentry on the way, about to pop out.
One force field will be available for Crank.
Good news is he has gone on a double photon cannon here. It's going to be a little bit more helpful, but they
And
are
they're
also
not
grouped.
side by side.
Yeah, if he wants to get the
bottom,
area
it's at
effective
least a
damage,
little tougher.
he has to come all the way down, which is enough for 3 or 4 more shots before getting right in the middle of it. So it's a nice placement there for Crank.
Plus
but
one will not
oh my
finish.
gosh, so many banelings.
Or is he going to crash?
Nope, straight on in.
It's the force field, gets it down. Decides to go for the forge instead. No, pylon on the right-hand side. No units to stop this at all. And jookto may just take this game here. It's going to be decided in this next minute or two.
Oh
wow.
my gosh, too many probes dying off there. And it looks like just the wall there, unfortunately, for Crank is a little bit on the weaker side. It took a full advantage of it. Lynx make their way straight in. Will kill the Stalker, but a hefty amount of probes were killed off. 22. Lynx still in the main, and Phoenix Play, unfortunately, just can't do anything against this, really. So
what are your thoughts, Tim? I mean, I feel like Crank's wall may be a little bit too far forward. Working instead from the bottom of the ramp across could be a much shorter distance than spanning this whole gap out front.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Before we actually jump into it, he's talking about the wall potentially going like this, rather than being all the way up here, because he had to add a couple more buildings, and that could have been a little bit of a better wall for him.
It'd be very tight, though.
Yeah.
Either way, that wraps up game number 2 between Crank and jookto. Now jookto's up 2-0 in a best of 5.
Best of 5, man. Can't Crank come back? Crank does get to choose the next map there, but that was the map Silver Sand, guys. Go ahead and check it out at sc2melee.net. Let us know what you thought about it via our Twitters, and of course, talk about it in the chat. I mean, we got some mods in there. Let us know what you guys think. We're going to go ahead and get ready for game number 3. We'll be right back after a 2-minute commercial.